Hi everyone, let's begin chapter 5.3. 5.3 I divide into two lessons. The first lesson only one example 1. The second lesson had two example 2 and 3, and then we done for 5.3. And then you can prepare for the last exam. Let's open your book 672. 672 and 674, there are 5 formula. So I hope you can remember those 5 formula. We are working on double angle. Let's working on the first example. So example 1. So they give it to you. That's the second quadrant. Second quadrant. So we knew the angles right here. That's a given. Remember that. That's a given. So second quadrant. So sine is the opposite. And hypatio. So can I know the x? Yes, we know the x. So we know the x. So let's find the x. We use a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So I found the x is what? -12. -12. We found the x is -12. Why do I say negative? A, that's the origin. That is what? Positive. That is what? Negative. That is a 0, 0. So we found -12. So based on that, so we found that's a given. And we found the cosine. Cosine is what? -12 over 13. And we also found tangent. Tangent is what? 5 over -12. So we found that. So let's working on part A. Part A. So side 2 theta. So remember the first formula for the double angle. So that's a formula. So we use 2 times A, sine. What's the sine? Sine is what? The given. 5 over 13. What's the cosine? Cosine is what? -12 over 13. So when we combine them, we get -120 on the top. And when we combine them, 13 times 13, we get 169. Can I simplify them? No. So we are done for the part 1. Let's move to part 2. Part 2. Cosine double angle. Cosine double angle. Don't forget, cosine double angle, we have 3 formula. Not 3 formula. So which 3? Go back to the first page. Do you see it? Those 3 are double angle for cosine. Those 3 are double angle for cosine. So it doesn't matter which one you're using, the answer will come out the same. Let's go back to the second example. Not second example, part 2. So I am picking the second formula. So the second formula. So cosine double angle, I pick what? Cosine square minus sine square. Cosine. Do I know the cosine? Yes. We found that. That is the cosine. And then square minus what? Sine. That's the sine. 5 over 13 square. So do you see it? So using your calculator, so the first one we get 144, 169. The second one we get 25, 169. Combine them, so I get 119, 169. So that is my answer for part B. And then what? We can working on the last one, part C. So tangent, double angle. So we are using the formula 2 tangent theta 1 minus tangent square. So do I know tangent? Yes. 2 times tangent. What's the tangent? Tangent is what? Negative 5 over 12. So we get negative 5 over 12. And then what? Divide by 1 minus what? Negative 5 over 12 square. And then we can combine them. So I get negative 5 over 6. That's the one from the top. And then what? Divide. And then right here, the one on the bottom. So 1 minus what? 25 over 144. Do you see how we got so far? Do you see how we get the blue one, the black one, and the purple one? So let's continue. Let's continue for the math. So negative 5 over 6 divide. So I got what? 144 minus 25 over 144. Why do I change 1 to 144 and 144? I need the same denominator. So combine them. Do you see how we got so far? And then what? Negative 5 over 6. I change the divide to multiply and then do the reciprocal. Do you see how we got so far? And then combine the last step. So I get negative. So after you simplify them, you should get 120, 119. They both divisible by 6. So you are done for the last one. Part C. So any question? Let me repeat the last one. I think the last one is what? Slightly complicated than the first two. So tangent, double angle. I am using the formula. So 2 and 2. Tangent, I got right here. Where do I get negative 5 over 12? We get from here. Negative 5 over 12. We get the answer right here. So I'm using negative 5 over 12, replace the tangent. So I got that. And then you can do the math. So you multiply the one on the top, you get that one. The one on the top, the blue one. And then what? Right here, divide. And then the purple one. Do you see the purple one? Combine them. I need the same denominator. After we combine them, I get 119 over 144. But don't forget, they can simplify. They both divide by 6. So using your calculator, 144 divided by 6, I get 24. right here, I get 1. So 5 times 24, I got 120. And then I got 119 and 119. So that's my answer. So we finished the first video for 5.3. We have one more video for 5.3. So let's move on to the second video. So, yeah, talk to you later. Thank you.